Your next patient's ready.
Okay, thank you. Hi, hello. Ready to get started?
Yeah, everybody's left for the day and I've turned off all the lights. You ready to go?
No, you go ahead. I still have a couple emails to send out.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks anyway.
No problem. I'll see you in the morning.
Sounds good. Have a good night, Lisa.
Night.
Lisa? Is that you? Hello? Thanks for coming.
Hey, ma'am. Ma'am, so you think somebody broke in?
Yeah, I do. I've been hearing noises in the back, and there's a light on.
Was there somebody in the building already?
Not that I know of. I'm the only one here.
Okay, ma'am, we'll check it out. Just wait here, please.
Okay.
Check it out. Ma'am, did you forget to pay the light bill?
Not that I'm aware of.
You know what? Let's go check this out. You can wait right here, ma'am.
It's right through there.
Police department!
Clear.
Is anybody back there? Make yourself known now! This is the police!
Clear.
Her sister will be here in the morning.
Okay.
So everything's good.
Sounds good.
No need to worry.
Don't forget to lock the doors.
Will.
And keep your phone handy in case of an emergency.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Love you, Mom.
I'll see you in the morning.
I'll see you then.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
man. I seen that. You seen that.
Where are the cabinets open?
That was weird.
There was somebody here. Look.
Let me see your head. Put your hands up. Let me see your hands now. This is the police. Put your hands up now. This is your last chance for this to be peaceful. Put your hands up.
She doesn't have any legs. She doesn't have any legs.
Put your hands up now. I think we should get out of here now. Let's go to the doctor. She's not safe.
Wait up.
Hey, Connie.
Hey, I was hoping I could borrow your notes for Thursday's economics class. I was out and I want to make sure I'm ready for next week's test. I want to include the wrath of Professor Stain.
No, you don't.
I don't think I can hear his quote, his favorite phrase.
By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail.
fail.
Yeah, sure. I might actually have him in this folder.
Hey, a few of us are going to hang out tonight. It's in a movie. Want to come with?
Well, that sounds great, but I actually have to work tonight.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, babysitting for Professor Torres.
No way, really?
Yeah, I've been babysitting her kiddos a few times a month.
Since when?
Since freshman year?
Oh, I wouldn't do the whole babysitting thing.
Really? It's not so bad.
I was always stuck babysitting my younger siblings, so I realized early on I don't like kids very much.
Well, Professor Torres' kids are really sweet, and they're no bother at all. Plus, after they go off to bed, I'm able to study stuff. It's a win-win. Here they are.
Great, thanks. I'll walk you to your car.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, guys, move aside, please. Hi, Amber.
Hi, Mrs. Torres.
As you can see, we're thrilled that you're here.
You brought board games?
I sure did.
Did you bring bass trap?
Why don't you take a look?
Okay, guys, move aside so Amber can come inside. Mr. Torres is picking me up. He says he's just a few minutes away. My sister will be here in the morning to take over and stay for the rest of the weekend.
Okay.
I left all the emergency numbers on the fridge, and of course, you have mine already.
Yep.
Hi, honey.
Will you play hide and seek with us later?
That's why I brought my flashlight for that very reason.
What? I already packed it. Okay, kids, time to say goodbye. Oh, we're gonna miss my babies. Thank you, Amber. I'll call you when we land. Bye, Mrs. Torres. Bye.
All right, who's ready to have some fun? Me too. Let's play some games.
One, two, three, four. I win! I get the last cheese.
Okay, we get it. You won. Well, that was fun. Okay, guys, time to go brush your teeth.
But we haven't played hide and seek yet.
Oh, that's right. We'll play hide and seek after you go brush your teeth.
Since I won, I gotta brush my teeth first.
Okay, go brush your teeth. Don't forget to floss. Are you okay, Katie?
Yeah, I'm just a little sad.
What's the matter?
I just miss my mom and dad.
It's okay to miss them. But you know what?
What?
You'll see them again in a couple of days. In the meantime, you get to hang out with me, and tomorrow you get to hang out with your auntie.
Yeah, I guess so.
So try not to think about the sad part too much. Just think about all the fun we've been having.
Okay.
Oh, and think of a good hiding place where Sammy and I won't be able to find you.
Okay.
So go brush your teeth. I'll clean up the mess we made.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 and a half, and 10. Ready or not? Here I come. Where are you? Coming to find you. Are you here? Found you! You guys are better at this than I thought. Where are you? Are you guys in here? Guess not. I think I hear you. I underestimated your hide and seek skills. I know you're in here. I wonder where you can be. Coming to find you. Where? I'm coming to get you. Okay, guys, time for bed. Okay, good night, sweetie. I'm gonna leave the door open.
Good night, Amber.
Time for bed.
Can you read me a story?
Okay, but a short one. Little blue truck. Horn went beep beep. Engine purred. Friendliest sounds you ever heard. Little blue truck came down the road.
Don't forget to lock the doors.
Okay,
And keep your phone handy in case of an emergency.
I will.
Okay. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay,
Love you.
love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Sammy. You almost gave me a heart attack. What are you doing up, sweetie?
The lady with no head doesn't let me sleep.
What lady?
The lady at my window.
Sammy, your room's on the second floor. There couldn't possibly be a lady at your window. You must have been dreaming. Come on, let's get you back to bed. It's okay. Now go to bed and try not to dream of any ugly ladies anymore. Okay? Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Sammy? Katie? Sammy? Katie, what's wrong?
Can I sleep in here tonight?
Yes, sweetie. Hi, I'm Margaret, Mary's sister. Oh, yes, hi. Nice to meet you. Professor Torres said you'd be coming this morning. Come in. Is everything okay? Yes, long night, study. Come in.
Crazy night. I can't believe it.
Myra, what are you doing here?
I work here. Well, just for the summer.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's cool, cool.
What about you? What are you up to this summer?
Not much, just doing a lot of yard work and a lot of reading. Although I did have a job interview last week, so I'm really hoping to hear back.
That's great. I hope you get the job.
Yeah, me too. I would definitely love to make some money this summer.
Trust me, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, maybe we can hang by the pool this weekend?
Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's do it.
Cool. Anyways, it was good seeing you.
Yeah, you too.
I gotta keep putting these books back.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, I'll call you about setting up a time.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Cool. Well, I'm off.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
you got a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Hey, have you been experiencing anything weird at all lately?
You too?
So you've seen her?
Thought I was going crazy. So, what do we do about this thing?
I don't know. I was hoping you knew. I've never had to deal with something like this. This is Ed and Lorraine Warren kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, they're both dead, so that's not going to help us.
Well, maybe you can try to make contact with whatever this thing is to see what it wants.
No. Didn't you learn anything from the horror movies? You never try to communicate. It only leads to somebody getting possessed.
But we can't just pretend like this isn't happening.
No, of course not. Maybe Grandma will know what to do?
Grandma?
Got any better ideas?
No, I guess not.
Thank you so much for meeting me, Grandma.
Hi, baby. You know I'm always here to talk, except Wednesday nights after 6. That's bingo night. How's your mother doing? I haven't seen much of her since your father left.
You know Mom, always working hard.
Yeah, that's always been your mother. Ever since I can remember, she was making her own money. Always working, even when she was in school. You remind me so much of her. Unfortunately, not all men can handle strong women with ambition.
You think that's why Dad left?
Your father has always been battling his demons. I don't think his leaving had anything to do with anybody but himself. Have you heard from him?
No. So angry at him, I wouldn't want to talk to him anyway.
It's okay to be angry. Just don't let that lead to bitterness and resentment, okay? So, about this thing that you were telling me about over the phone.
Man, that was fun. I just need to catch my breath for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Man, I just wish I could lay out here all day and not go and work. Just work on my tan.
Can't you call it off?
Nah, I really want to start earning as much money as I can this summer so that maybe I can afford to go abroad during the winter break.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I would just love to see the world, you know? Even if it's just for a week or two.
That sounds exciting. Definitely would put something like that on my bucket list.
You should. There's a whole world outside of the valley that I've never experienced.
Yeah, I hear you. Last year I went to the East Coast and I loved the winter experience there. But my favorite seasonal experience, autumn in the Midwest. It's not too cold, it's not too hot, and the leaves turn into this beautiful color. It's really an amazing sight to see.
It sounds like it. Anyway, back to reality.
Yeah. Want to do a few more laps?
Let's do it.
All right, sounds good.
So, what do you think of all the strange things that have been happening to us?
I'm an old lady, and I have seen a lot of strange things in my lifetime. Especially here in this region. This is a haunted valley. Spirits constantly roam through the roads, the streets, and the alleyways, looking for a dwelling place.
What do you mean, Grandma?
The ancient scriptures tells us to stay alert, for our great enemy, the devil, is prowling around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour.
The devil?
And his demons.
I just thought the devil is supposed to be in hell.
Then you'd be wrong. Hell was created for him, sure. But he and his angels dwell amongst us. And they're trying to lure as many souls to hell with them. Jesus himself dealt with demons all the time in the scriptures. He was even tempted by the devil.
Well, we're all seeing some kind of human-like entity, not some kind of devil or demon.
The devil can take any form he wants.
Couldn't it just be the restless spirit of a woman who passed here in the area?
Baby, our souls are designed to sleep when we die, until awakened by God himself when the day of judgment arrives. When a demon attaches, that demonic force continues to impersonate that person long after they've passed. It wanders the streets, looking for someone else to attach itself to.
How do you know if you have an attachment?
Many people don't realize it. They go through an entire lifetime without ever knowing. Yet, this entity influences many choices they make.
Does this mean we're gonna become possessed or something?
Attachment sometimes leads to possession, but not always. If you are saying a physical manifestation of the spirit, then it's a good sign, because it means it is still prowling around. However, it is also very dangerous, because it means it has targeted you, that it has targeted your family.
What?
You must remain vigilant.
How?
The enemy tries to find ways to gain access into your home and ultimately your heart, as it is this way that he can also draw you away from the love and protection of God. See, we are empty vessels. We can choose to fill our heart with bitterness, greed, hate, lust, which are open invitations to unclean spirits of the world. Or we can choose to be filled with the presence of God. The choice is ours to make. Remain vigilant.
You know, I don't think I've ever taken this path home before.
Yeah, it's a bit faster. You just have to pass by the old Miller house.
The what?
The old Miller house? You've never heard of the old Miller house?
No.
Well, it's only supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the valley.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but as the legend has it, Mrs. Miller became very depressed after suffering the loss of a child. Her husband, Mr. Miller, tried to get her help, but she was inconsolable. She began to hear voices that were telling her to hurt herself. Unfortunately, her husband wasn't able to help her. She became lost in her loneliness. After that, Mr. Miller was never the same again. People said that he still talked to his wife. They even saw her on the property at times. Eventually he moved and no one's lived there ever again. Anyway, it's just a ghost legend.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Bethany, I really wasn't expecting for you to pick up. I was just gonna leave a message. How are you doing?
Just get to the point.
I'm not quite sure what the best way to say this is, so I'm just gonna go right ahead and say it. I've met someone, Bethany, and we'd like to get married.
Well, I hope she knows what she's getting into.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and send you the divorce papers. That way we can finalize this thing and we can both move on with our lives. Listen, I was hoping you could do me a favor and share the news with the kids for me.
Let them know yourself.
So, do you believe any of that?
What? The stories?
Yeah.
Sure, I believe Miss Miller killed herself.
How about the ghost part?
I don't know. I'm sure there's some truth to the stories.
Have you ever experienced anything paranormal before?
I don't know. I can't say I have. Have you? Oh my goodness. You have, haven't you?
I'd rather not you think I'm some kind of nut job or something.
No, I think that's so cool. I envy you.
Trust me, you do not want to experience anything paranormal.
Well, maybe just a little.
Well, this is where we split up.
Yeah, I had a really nice time.
Me too.
Call me?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Maybe he's right. I don't want to experience anything paranormal.
So, apparently we live down the street from a haunted house.
What? How do you know?
My friend Myra just told me. Apparently some lady committed suicide there after having suffered from depression.
When was this?
I don't know exactly. Sounds like quite a few years ago. Myra says people claim to have seen her on the property long after she died.
That's it.
What?
Grandma was telling me that demonic spirits attach themselves to people when they see an opportunity.
What?
She was telling me that what we think are human spirits or ghosts are actually demonic spirits impersonating the person that they were attached to until they can find someone else they can attach themselves to.
Okay.
Don't you see? This entity is probably the same spirit that attached itself to this poor woman during her state of depression. It might have been what led her to commit suicide in the first place, taking advantage of her poor mental health. Now it's trying to find someone else to attach itself to.
What? So the spirit wants to attach itself to one of us?
I think so.
How do we stop it?
I don't know. She didn't say.
What?
Okay, I probably should have asked.
You think?
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is good.
Yeah?
How's yours?
It's good.
Isn't it?
I might have to get another one before we leave.
So, I'm sorry to hear things aren't going great with your dad.
Yeah, thanks. I just don't like feeling anger all the time, you know? It's exhausting.
I bet. I know it's easier said than done, but you just have to forgive your dad for putting you through this.
It's just so hard, you know?
Well, look at it this way. Just because you love and forgive someone doesn't mean you always have to agree with their choices, or even like them for that matter. You just have to release someone that you've been holding captive.
My dad?
No, you, Aaron. You need to release what you've been holding and be free.
What do you mean?
Well, while your dad made his choices and they have consequences, so do yours. So, I wouldn't let anger and bitterness just eat you up inside. It'll eat you alive.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I am. Be the Aaron I've come to know.
Which Aaron's that?
The nice Aaron?
The nice Aaron?
Stop.
Can I be bad?
Stop.
I'm very worried about you and the children.
Yes, Mom. I know. We're just trying to figure out why this thing is following us.
You cannot deal with this alone.
Listen, Mom, I'm gonna have to let you go. I gotta get back to work. Yeah, I know. I love you too.
Lord, please help my daughter and my grandchildren. Illuminate their path and deliver them from evil. That your spirit fill them with wisdom and power. Free them from oppression. In the name of your Son, I pray.
Hey, I mean, praise for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, not much sense inviting one to church. Do you remember one time when we were small and we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boys, you'll be heading to hell." Remember that? Right over there. We used to really be scared.
Oh, Mom. I didn't hear you come in. Must have dozed off while watching the TV. Is Amber back as well? She mentioned going out with some friends. Hello?
I should be home in about 20 minutes or so. Is your sister home from...
Alone! Stop following us! You can't have us! You can't have my children!
That thing, Grandma. It's taunting us all the time, and I'm sick of being scared.
I know this is difficult, but there is only one way to be set free from the grips of demonic oppression. Christ told his disciples that sometimes malignant spirits can be fought with prayer and fasting. So I have been praying and fasting for you and your family. Now is the time for us to fight.
What are you doing?
I'm anointing this house.
What's that?
It's an old biblical practice used to consecrate something or someone to Christ.
Consecrate?
To set apart. It's not some kind of mystical thing that I'm doing here. Lord, I anoint this house so that no ungodly spirit may enter. That your angels stand guard on each side of the property and all of its corners. In the name of your Son, I pray. Now it's time to anoint you.
What?
Lord, I anoint Aaron as a vessel to be used solely for you. Protect him from the evil one and all his demons. Fill him with your love and compassion, your kindness, your mercy, your grace, peace, and forgiveness. Now, repeat after me. I renounce evil.
I renounce evil.
I renounce hate.
I renounce hate.
I renounce bitterness.
I renounce bitterness.
I renounce sin.
I renounce sin.
I renounce the devil.
I renounce the devil.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good, mijo. Bethany.
Mom.
Come in, mija. Come in.
You know what, Mom? I think I'm just gonna head home. I've had a rough day.
Nonsense. I'll make you some tea.
No, Mom. I'm just gonna head home. I just came to pick up Aaron.
How'd you know I was here, Mom?
Hey, GPS tracking app on your phone. Let's go.
Come on. You're letting the flies in. Come on. The flies are coming in.
You okay, Mom?
Yeah, I'm alright. I don't know what came over me. I started feeling so strange.
Alright, take a seat. You don't look so good.
Aaron's right.
I don't know what's happening to me. I feel faint.
I'll get you some water.
I think the entity's trying to take over you.
What?
I saw it again, Mom, but this time it took your appearance.
Wait, what?
I thought it was you. It was in the house and I thought it was you.
You know what? I saw it too. On my way over here.
What?
I've never felt so afraid in my life. Here you go, sweetie.
Thank you, Mom.
Grandma, bring the oil.
What?
I think what she's experiencing is a spiritual attack.
Wait, oil? What oil?
You'll see.
It's okay. It's okay. That spirit cannot get a hold of you if you surrender yourself to God. You must lay your sorrows by His feet. Let go. Let God. Let go of that resentment you've been holding on to. Don't let it eat you. Don't let it consume you. Let go of that rage. Let go of that resentment that you've been holding on to. Don't let it eat you alive. Don't let it consume you. Please, Mika. Please, Mika. That spirit cannot get a hold of you if you surrender yourself. Lay your sorrow on His feet, Mika. That spirit of sadness. You will never be free if all of you don't make the choice to forgive and move on. He who forgives is not forgiven. Okay. See, my dear. And restless spirits will continue to roam like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour, spreading hate and evil like a virus in effort to steal your joy, kill your hopes, and destroy your dreams. Remain vigilant.